Maybe you know, yesterday President of Ukraine Volodymyr Zelensky sent open letter to Putin with some proposal. There is a lot of points. I think you know about this letter. What's the position of EU? Do you support, do you share position and proposal of Zelensky, and how Putin should react on this proposal? Thank you.
Indeed, we have seen the letter of President Zelensky, and this is yet another call to Russia to end its illegal war of aggression. And from the Ukrainian side, as per usual, this is another demonstration of Ukraine's pursuit of genuine negotiations and unconditional ceasefire. An unconditional ceasefire that Ukraine has accepted long time ago. So from our side, we welcome President Zelensky call for direct negotiations and also the call for a ceasefire. And from our side, we will go once more through the facts, and this is that Ukraine wants peace, Europe wants peace.
Multiple reports that the E3, United Kingdom, Germany and France are preparing to lead some sort of initiative that could engage Russia in direct talks to find a settlement to the war. How does the European Commission feel about the E3 as potential mediator, given that only 2 member states are represented in this format? Thank you.
Thank you. From our side, we support peace through all formats. We will not be going, however, now into the who should be the mediator or not. We're focusing on our position, our demands and asks. Most recently, the High Representative has been discussing through all this, the informal in Gimni in Cyprus. Thank you. Of course, we are fully aware of what is happening in Romania and of the new drone incident, and the European Union is expressing its full solidarity with Romania. We have seen also the President's announcement of Romania that the Romanian authorities are currently investigating the circumstances and that the drone has reached the port, and they will look through all the potential risks. Once more, this incident is showing very clearly that this is Russians doing, and this is a direct result of Russia's war of aggression in Ukraine. So Russia bears the full responsibility for the escalatory measures that have impact also on the EU member states. On our side, once more, I come back to the U27 position and the initial statement, as we have had precisely another incident just very recently in Galați, where the leaders have expressed their solidarity, and this shows once more the need to reinforce our defense, our security through the eastern flank, and also our protection towards such threats.
So I can confirm that we received the letter from 11 Schengen states. This letter, as you say, came ahead of the Home Affairs Council in Luxembourg yesterday, and discussions in Luxembourg also touched upon this topic. What I can stress on behalf of the Commission is the following. Restricting the issuance of visa to Russian citizens has been a top priority for the Commission from the very start of the Russian aggression against Ukraine in 2022. We have taken unprecedented action, and we will continue to do so. As a reminder, in 2022, we fully suspended the visa facilitation agreement with Russia. Also this year, in 2022, we adopted clear guidelines for member states to deprioritize visa for Russians and to focus on security and border controls. And last November, in 2025, we adopted stricter visa rules so that Russians can now, in principle, no longer receive multiple entry visa. And you will also have seen that we have very clear results. I have repeated this many times here from the podium. Schengen visa issued to Russian nationals have dropped significantly since the beginning of the war. We had around 4 million per year before the war. We are now at around 500,000 per year. The Commission is monitoring the implementation of the guidelines from 2022 very closely, and we are working with Member States to promote their consistent implementation, and we are taking additional action. We will propose, and that's the first one that I want to mention, we will propose to introduce targeted restrictive visa measures to further address security risks stemming from hostile actions by third countries. This is part of the revision of the visa code that will come early next year, and you will remember we have announced this already in our visa strategy in January this year. And the second important point is that we absolutely agree with which something that's also said in the letter, that Russian fighters who fought against Ukraine may pose security threats to the EU, and we are assessing possible ways to restrict their access to the Schengen area.